So back here, I just wanted to show you our first.
Yeah, we are live. We are on our YouTube channel for the family to see this amazing place called the Garden Worship Center, owned by Norman Lee Schaffer.
So this is going to be the first daycare. So they're going to have 22 kids in here, the office and babies in here.
Nice.
And we're just starting to build the playground over here. Nice. So this is the first daycare on the property right here.
Wow, God bless you. So it started off with all the seniors and it just grew into real families.
Yes, that's all kind of.
It's everybody now.
This is the retirement USA. There's more retired people here than there are.
So here's the building.
So this is
thrift shop.
No, this is well, you got to come in here. What do you see? Go ahead, take this out. This is That's too much to talk about.
I just want a videotape. I won't.
Now this is literally the best thrift shop that you've ever seen in your life. I'm gonna just tell you right up front. I'm just gonna tell you, this is a thrift shop.
Oh my gosh, what is it, ran by a general? I mean, everything I've noticed right away is covered and aligned. Everything is precision. Is there even anything on the floor? This is a thrift shop? This is where people come to save money?
Yeah.
Like, wow, you got the ties all tied. Oh my, and this is part of your church.
Yes.
When'd you come up with that idea?
We've always had a thrift shop. Thrift shop's always good with church because
people need help.
Yeah, so everything comes in the back. Yeah, and we're able to give clothes away for people that everything comes in the back here.
Dude, you don't do anything small.
No.
Of course, a Vegas performer. You really performed in Vegas? No. What were you?
Entertainer.
An Elvis?
No, just a regular singer.
Okay.
So and then back in here, knickknacks and paddywhacks.
Wow.
And also over here we have these are all brand new clothes. These are all brand new clothes.
Wow, at better prices.
Yeah, we get them off of overstock
stores
and stuff like that.
Wow. My wife would be in here every day.
Yeah, it's nuts, huh?
Yep.
So look at it. Soap with sea sponges.
Oh my. What is that? Someone diving? Wow, good job. That's just, wow. That's right in the front of the church. That's the beginning of it. And then you got a camel out here. Hi, Mr. Camel. Wow. And once again, this all came together on a napkin.
Yeah.
So Norman Lee was sitting in the Waffle House and God kept bothering him and saying, you need to build what you're drawing on this napkin. And and I love the stucco. I've never seen a church built in stucco. Yep. What gave you that idea? The camels?
Look at it.
Real.
That's actually fake stuff there.
Yeah.
Let me get these
so are we in Jerusalem?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Oh my gosh, praise the Lord. Look at this. Wow.
You guys, how do you listen to music? CDs or thumb drives?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thumb drive, there you go.
Grab a few for me too. Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Tell you what, there's his new CD that just came out. That's my king. All right, so we are going to take a ride on this unbelievable. We didn't even see the inside of the church. Let's go see the land.
Yeah.
So everybody has the inside of a church, but who has a land? So
basically, like I said, thrift store. This one day will be the big daycare. There'll be a full restaurant here one day where the Holy Cow.
That's an ice cream shop.
That's an ice cream shop, and New York Deli. We've got pastrami sandwiches.
Ice cream and New York Deli.
Yeah.
Yes.
So right here, these shipping containers, which we store our tools and.
It looks like Noah's Ark.
Yep. I had to make it look like something, so it made it look like a miniature Noah's Ark. So right here in this green pasture, there'll be a Roman Colosseum. It'll be a round building, which will seat 300 people, and it'll be for catered events, for weddings and things like that.
Oh my! And are you actually gonna have?
Yep.
Are you gonna enact? Are you going to
No, not
reenact?
going to reenact. It's going to be a building.
Okay.
But the final church is going to be up there. It'll
Okay.
be 3 stories tall, and it'll look like Herod's temple. The temple that Jesus saw.
Oh my!
Only when it'll seat 2,000. When you walk inside, you'll feel like you're in the Garden of Eden.
Oh
Lush,
my!
just like that's going to be the new heaven and earth.
Wow. And this all was what kind of land when you bought it?
There's a lime rock pit.
A lime rock pit. Nothing. He stole it.
And here's the
for nothing.
Sermon on the Mount. amphitheater.
Nice.
Like, so you can imagine Jesus preaching to the multitudes.
Gosh, it's so real looking.
Everybody sitting on the hills. Again, we had to carve this out. I planted every blade of grass in there by hand. I wanted to, like they really did it back 2000.
Wow.
By hand. All
That's
that carpet
awesome.
there.
So you had like hundreds of people doing that with you?
Just me.
Oh, wow.
Because I wanted to say I did it.
Oh, amen.
But in any event, so I play down here with the band. We do outdoor events,
Nice.
symphony. I had a 60-piece symphony
Wow.
underneath the stars.
Oh, my.
Giant screens over here.
Oh, my.
But then you can see over here, we outdoor pavilions for outdoors.
And there's a
events.
camel sitting there.
There we got, another
Yeah.
building. This is where we keep ice cream and food.
Okay.
This is my John Deere tractor.
Oh.
Big proponent of John Deere.
Yeah, so am I.
FX4 off-road, of course.
Yes.
And this is my office.
Yep, there's his office, the porta potty. Now this is like a trail?
Yep. I'm
Here
gonna
we
take
go. Oh my
This is,
gosh.
10 Commandments.
Wow, 10 Commandments.
So if you
This
look
is
over,
crazy.
over on the side here, you see there's over 100 life-size animals on the trail here.
This is kind of like you can hear
How
me-
you guys doing? Do you want to ride? Or are you walking?
Oh, hey, ride sounds fun.
Okay, hop on. I'm Pastor Norman Lee Schaffer.
Ah, I'm Christine.
And Adam and
So people come visit this and don't even
Ellie?
know the church.
yeah,
You
we-
welcome everybody?
Yes, we will. Everybody's
That's
welcome here.
amazing. And
So
you just,
this is 55 acres, and this is what we call the Walk of Faith.
wow.
And if you look up
Yeah,
your
monkeys in the trees.
your left hand, if you look up your left hand side, there's 100 life-size animals in the woods. My wife was a large animal vet. I believe that's why she married me. But this is, but it's just this is like a walk through the wilderness for 40 years. So,
Oh, so cool.
but it's a place where people, they
Can you
wanna
make it down
exercise.
there? Wow, look at
Look
that.
down here.
Yeah. Elk. Let's see. Bam. That's cool. Wow.
Komodo dragon.
Oh yeah. you
These
got
are these monkey. This is all my relatives from West Virginia right here. That's our family tree.
Hanging around.
Where are you guys from?
Merritt Island, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, but,
You out here visiting somebody?
yeah, well, just exploring.
Okay.
We're camping. We saw the ice cream sign.
And I'm actually building an RV campsite over on the other property.
no way.
Yep.
Norman, you don't miss anything. Wow.
A snake.
Snakes.
You got everything in there. That was an anaconda. Is that one of your best ponds?
This is the Sea of Galilee.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
And this is actually the water table. One day there'll be white sand down in here, and we'll baptize people down in here. That's actually spring water.
Are you going to make an area made out of golden road brick somewhere?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have
at
that
some
there.
point. You're working on
But,
everything.
the rain's coming, so on the rainy season, this will all be filled up. We were just
Wow.
at the Sea of Galilee.
Yeah, we were just
Awesome.
in Israel.
Wow, Norman, what a vision you had.
This was an old lime rock pit. Again, it didn't look anything like this. It was a forest out here. But you can see
shaped
the
it.
giant rocks out here.
You shaped it all.
It was here, we just had to uncover it, basically.
Yeah. How long was the process?
It's ongoing, but we've had this property for 7 years.
Oh, you got a dinosaur. Stop. I want to get that.
Little T-Rex.
A little bit.
down
I want my kids to see that. Oh wow, dinosaur in the distance. You can't.
Yeah, I put them out there to scare off the thieves.
Yeah.
I've been robbed a bunch of times here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
I had to hire a night security guy finally.
They take a lot of the animals and stuff.
It stole everything.
Wow.
I don't know.
Just bad
If
people.
they just asked me, I'd give them anything. But look at that view right there. Look at that canyon view right there.
great.
Isn't that something?
You don't see that in Florida very
Do
often.
you
No.
guys do services and stuff up like in that green area?
Yeah,
I see all
yeah.
the
This
benches.
church.
We do it outside. I'm an entertainer, so we do a lot of music here
Oh,
too.
okay.
We have the symphony. I'm a 60-piece symphony under the stars for
Oh,
Christmas.
that's cool.
And you have had live animals out here at times?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I was going to surprise the kids back there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed it up.
That's all right.
Wow. Elephant coming up.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is an e-ticket ride at Disney. This is better than Disney. You don't have to stand in line.
Yeah, that's like.
They just come.
Oh.
Isaiah, come.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, the real deal. Hi, guys.
This is Sarah the alpaca.
Alpacas.
This is Jacob the goat. This is Lola the pig. Yep. Gracie the donkey. This is Isaiah.
Oh, he's so excited.
Yeah. I raised Isaiah from a baby. They call me the camel whisperer. I was trained. A friend of mine was a
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
animal trainer for Barnum.
You are cool.
He taught me how to train animals, and he passed away. And for doing his funeral, his wife gave me Luna, this little white one. But Isaiah was a baby when I started training. They're extremely. Now these aren't the same ones over that you rode on.
Yeah.
Those are work animals. These guys don't even know they're animals.
Right.
They're just.
in there.
They would hang out in your living room, sit on the
Yeah.
couch. They're that.
I walk
Yeah.
Isaiah around the property. They're extremely smart, about 10 times smarter than horses.
You try and get in there.
But they love each other.
Now, what characteristics
up with you?
do they have that makes you say they're smart?
Cool.
What's that?
What do they do that makes you say they're smart?
It's figuring it out. My wife and I raised horses. We're in the thoroughbred business. And but you can see that he's figuring us out. And they're the only animals that I know. They're the only animals that I know that know how to forgive.
Oh yeah.
Now you're thinking, how do you know that an animal can forgive? I'm gonna tell you a story. Isaiah's a gelding, so that means he's been fixed. So he was fixed a number of years ago, and actually the vet told me this. He said, Norman, camels are the only animals that can forgive. I says, bull. He says, let me tell you a story. He worked on all exotic animals. He says, I went to a zebra one time, castrated the zebra, went back a year. The zebra remembered me and tried to kill me.
Oh my.
Okay. All right, so he says, now watch what happens with Isaiah when you castrate. So he was on the back end of the Isaiah working him, and I was holding the front end of him. And I had his rope ripped around a tote because it was hurting him. He was crying. Isaiah was looking at me and crying. Ah! That noise, that noise, it's unmistakable. And this went on for 15 minutes.
Oh, man.
You heard him all across the property, and I start crying because I love him. He's my buddy. And finally they get done, and the doctor leaves. And Isaiah's up here all alone. He was in this paddock at this time. And so I walk up to him with an apple. About an hour later, see how he's doing. I walk up, now he loves apples. I walk up to an apple, I said, Isaiah, here's an apple. He turned his back toward me and walked away. And I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
I come back the next day, same thing. Isaiah, I got an apple. Walk up to him, he looks at me, turns his back to me and walks away.
Oh no.
Third day, I walk up to him with an apple. I said, here's an apple. Isaiah. He puts his head on my shoulder and he eats the apple.
That's funny.
He learned to forgive.
Yeah.
He said it's been long.
That's
I
amazing.
would have never believed it. I would have
Right.
never believed it unless I lived through it. And that's one of my best stories about this guy because he loves me.
What a big animal.
But look at little Luna.
Will you ever have drafts?
Yeah, we're gonna have giraffes over in the big pen over here. I'm gonna show you.
Oh my.
So, here's Mary the sheep too.
Yeah, look at her.
Mary the sheep, Lola the pig, Gracie the donkey, Jacob the goat, and Sarah was an orphan brought to us. Her mother died giving her birth. She had meningitis. So for the first 6 months,
What is that?
we bought an alpaca.
Oh,
we
they're
bought her
cool.
feather, so she thinks we're her parents. She doesn't know any different. I know.
Wow. Cool.
But we thought it was important. This is where the Bible comes to life. Because of the
So this is Mount Calvary. You can walk up the steps, and you have real reenactments of Jesus carrying the cross.
If you look, just as all of this rock, if you look at some of this rock, you'll see seashells in them, which tells us that Florida, this was the bottom of the ocean at one time. So that's what all this rock is, coral. I found giant shark teeth on this property, the size of my palm.
He was
Manatee, bone.
he was wounded for our transgressions.
And that, so this was an old construction dump site. Everything that he's walking on right now is garbage that's left from an old road.
He was wounded for our transgressions and bruised for our iniquities. And this is where it happened. Norman Lee, are you sure this is not where Jesus died?
I'm almost sure.
Oh.
It said Bellevue, Florida.
Wow. This is crazy.
And it said a lot of things. But people in a nighttime.
This is amazing. Lord, have favor on this man, which you do. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my. Is that the well of the Samaritan woman?
Yeah.
Wow. So there's the well. Wow, that's the well. I mean, this is just crazy. Oh, wow. The tomb. You made a tomb, Norman. You made a tomb. Oh my, the tomb where the stone was rolled away. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my. This is, oh wow. Oh, so powerful. Oh my. Lord Jesus, what a blessing to your people. Oh my. Wow. The birds. Turkey.
What do you think, Jeff?
It is unbelievable.
Well, come on, buddy. We're going to go.
Yes. We'll make the trip. I'll bring my kids from South Carolina. We got to come here.
Yes.
Pause this.
And
All right.
here's another view of Sea of Galilee. Look at the canyons and the caves over there.
Wow.
So I've climbed down in some of those caves over there. Went back about 40 foot.
The Samaritan woman came to the well
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
and she said, "Why do you drink here?"
And the entire topography or whatever changed down there. Water, and I wasn't able to get back in there. Or I wouldn't. I'm too old to go back in. In other words, I was crazy at the beginning, and I said,
Wow.
look at that. But again, there wasn't even water here. This was a forest in there.
This
We
is
had to go down in,
spectacular.
cut the trees down, burn them, cut them down, burn them, and then after Hurricane Irma, it's like God actually took his thumb and he pushed it down, just pushed the dirt down, and the water table raised up. Because I thought I was going to have to line the lake, you know.
Wow.
Every now and then, he doesn't make me work as hard as I have to. I'm not saying I don't work hard, but every now and then, I get a little slack in it. I'm really happy for those. Front where that is, there'll be a Roman Colosseum Be a rec center. We'll have a full kitchen for weddings. And then the amphitheater will have a permanent band shell and seating. Sermon on the Mount Amphitheater. And then our daycare actually starts in June. I think we have 28 kids that are going to be for that. And then the final church, if you can imagine, Herod's Temple with a Roman Greco architecture. But when you walk inside, it'll be C2000, 3 stories tall. You'll feel like you're in the Garden of Eden. Lush vegetation, running streams, and pockets of seating rather than straight things.
So cool.
Wow.
And then, because there's going to be a new heaven and earth back to the Garden of Eden.
I love how you go old school instead of all the technology and TVs.
But check this out. But
You're gonna add all that.
But the technology will be in here like I do up there.
Yeah.
I was an art major too, so every Sunday I create something to go along with my sermon, visually. Because if you can see it, hear it, taste it, touch it, feel it, smell it, you're more apt to learn it.
Yeah.
So that's part of what I do. And obviously there's a P.T. Barnum that's in me. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
But in this place, the wide screen, the giant screens like we have in the church there, will be literally the size of that building. So if you can imagine a screen that size, and when I say let's go down to the Sea of Galilee, you actually feel like you're on the shoreline of the Sea of Galilee.
Right.
Wow.
And then I said, well, let's see what the Apostle Paul had to say. In 3D imaging, all of a sudden he'll be standing right next to me with a blink of an eye,
That's fun.
speaking back to me. Crazy stuff where people go, what?
These are just visions.
And again, we're still preaching the Bible, old school. The Bible doesn't change. The Word of God doesn't change. But we're just bringing it in a way
it's never
people
been done.
look and the people learn differently than they did.
A little bit of Vegas and Bellevue.
A little bit. Why
I
not?
like it.
And the
You
best
use
part
your
about it, the guy is humble and he's kind. Just like the song by, who I'm talking about? Who sang Humble and Kind? Who sang, what country singer?
Oh,
Tim McGraw.
yeah.
He always taught me to be humble and kind. That's how you get places in life. It's true. Look at this.
So this 35 acres, there's holes here too, and this was a 100-foot deep hole. Now you're wondering like, well, where else dirt? Well, places like that, that's going to be 450 homes, 450 3 and 4 bedroom homes. So they had to build an 8-acre retention pond. In other words, in Florida, you got to put the water somewhere.
Right.
So they normally have to take the dirt and pay somebody to take it. And we're not talking about a dump load. I'm talking about 1,000 dump trucks of
You're
dirt,
like, right.
which can be costly. And I say, I've got 5 contractors that you can dump the dirt for here for free in my hole. Just bring a bulldozer, push it in. I don't charge you. You get what you want, and I get what I want. Real estate being created in Florida.
There you
Wow.
go. Creative.
And again, I'm not a real estate mogul. I'm a Las Vegas nightclub singer.
So it's all God.
I tell people all the time. I said I'm along for the ride.
This isn't just a golf cart. This is a beast.
So this property here, the front 10 acres, this is the golf capital of the United States.
You're
This
doing
is
a golf course?
This is the golf capital of the United States, and there's not any miniature golf courses. Biblically themed miniature golf course.
I
Amazing.
like it.
An amazing idea.
Right across the street, 450 homes full of kids.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Money.
And that's all your property on the other side?
No, that wasn't even thought of when we bought. People wondered why when we first bought this 7 years ago. There was nothing here. It was a jungle, and they go, "Why did you buy a garbage dump for our church?"
Because you had a
I go,
vision.
"It's here. Trust me, it's here."
Yeah.
And next thing you know, that just made the property value go up even more.
Yeah, sure.
This is like the story of Noah.
It doesn't make none of it makes sense.
It's amazing.
Here's a road I'm cutting in, making across the canyon.
Yeah.
So this back 35 acres here is the RV campsite.
Okay.
Now in our RV campsite, there's a road in front of you and there's a road in back of you, so you never have to back up.
Nice.
Well, good
It's always pull
idea.
through.
That's nice.
And do the people in the RV campsite have access to the bass pond?
I'm going to show you that right now.
Okay.
Now wait till you see. Now this is why I bought this 35 acres. Because Norman Lee, he loves Jesus, but he loves something's a close second, and that's fishing. I am a bass fisherman expert. And this pond is full of 12-pound bass.
Really?
This is actually the aquifer. It's actually 16 foot deep.
Look at this.
I
Look at
mean,
this.
you don't run into 12-pound bass. How do you get so many of them in there? Is it just you put them in little years ago? How'd you
Nope,
find
they've been
them?
here. This lake has been here for 30 years.
How did you find them? You fished one day
Just
to
fished
see?
them, and all of a sudden they just. But if you look up here, like all this dirt was brought in, but you can imagine all the RV campsites. We're gonna take out that tree line all the way around there, and there'll be a road, and all the campsites will be up there. Every campsite will look down into the canyon.
This is
So when
like
you
a
wake up,
movie.
this is what you see.
That's cool.
Now,
Wow.
imagine though, you are only 5 miles away from the largest retirement community on the planet. On the planet.
Yeah.
And 5 miles, you're in the middle of the wilderness camping.
That's
You have no idea where you're
and that could have never happened.
So that's what we're doing. And,
Wow.
all of these woods we own. I've carved trails through here for mountain biking trails, walking trails, hiking trails. My son is coming back from Morocco. He's a mountain climber. We've got some mountain climbing gear that we're going to make down there. They call this Italian mountain climbing. It's real safe. He's going to gear it all up so people.
Via Ferrara?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I love those.
My son he travels around the world. I don't even know how he makes money, but he does.
Can
He's
we
he's very successful. He's like he's got something whatever I got. I think he's got a little bit.
of that.
because it's so
But he's gonna be
amazing.
here, and but you could see like that's a camping spot right up there.
Yes,
Cut
it
through
is.
Yeah.
the woods.
Wow.
But horseback riding trails, and again, getting back to nature.
That's
You
the
know, for
best
kids,
pond.
I believe in technology.
We will come,
They're
Christian.
all fun things, but you know, we need to bring everybody back outside.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to come back outside. So that's what this place does.
Is there a
I know
chance,
you've got a vision.
my idea, that I today can name that pond?
Well,
Does it have a
throw me
name?
a name.
God's
Promises.
God's Great Bass Pond.
God's great bass pond.
Yes, because only God can give you 12-pound bass.
Well, you got a point there.
Yes. Have you guys ever caught a 12-pound bass? It's so rare. And when he says full of them, he means it. I've seen the video. Okay, let's pause for now.
These are
This has
these are
been
some of the things that I told you I do some things.
amazing
on
video.
stage.
We're
This
gonna
was I built
sign
this
off for now
nativity
as,
scene for Christmas.
as it's time to say la vie from
It's kind of like old school
this
kind of
garden
thing. So we're always
center.
doing something.
You call your church the Garden Center?
The Garden Worship Center.
Garden Worship Center, and amazing outdoor Jerusalem feel. Just amazing.
With a Bible communion every Sunday.
So we are looking at a fish squirting water that is called the Fishers of Men Pond,
And the vineyard behind it.
and the vineyard behind it.
Show them these olive trees.
Wow, olive trees over here.
I think you need Peter walking on water in one of the other ponds.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this is the chariot.
Yeah, this is I got this from the
Wow.
Holy Land Experience in Orlando.
How did you pull
This
off
was at
buying
their
that?
ticket gate.
Oh.
And before they closed, they had an auction, and my wife and I went down and we bought this. And TBN had purchased the Holy Land Experience from the original owner, and they put, the TBN their flair on it, if you would. And so the Crouch family, the lady, she had bought this. They showed us the original price they had for it. TBN paid $48,000 for them, and we bought it
For how much?
for $2,500.
Because they knew you had just a low.
I mean,
Wow.
there wasn't a whole big market for it.
Yeah.
But even more, it got to be used for what it was meant to.
Amazing.
You know.
So it's not just for one setting, it'll be there all the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So even the islands look.
The palm trees, yeah. Egypt feel, right?
Ancient Israel, yeah.
Yeah, ancient Israel
Middle
feel.
East.
And there's the building. That's the church right now, but that's the first one. The vision's out there in the field. All right, this has been awesome.
I'm gonna look forward to coming back and watching this grow.
But
Yes.
you got to, guys, enjoy what is coming up in the future at the Garden Worship Center in Bellevue, Florida, owned by Pastor Norman Lee Schaffer.
Jeff is a
Peace.